Hello, Azaleeb. How's it going? How's it going? Sub 2 seconds. It was impressive. I gotta say. I did send out the notification a little early today, so that might be part of it, but impressive nonetheless. All right, let me go make sure that the audio quality sounds good. I think we're good. Yeah, okay. Nice. I was actually here less than 10 seconds before the stream even started. Damn. Alright, that is impressive. Negative 10 seconds record. Let's go. All right. I think we'll be doing. Oh god, I think we're gonna start with Akinari tonight. That's putting the cart before the horse a little bit. All right. How y'all doing? It's been what, 24 hours since I saw you last? Feels like a lot longer for me. I had a very busy day, for a lot of reasons. The biggest of which, obviously, was the exam that I took. Final exam that I took just a few hours ago, which went alright. But I'm here to forget about it, to be honest. Could have been better, could have been worse, but I'm here so I don't have to think about it anymore. That being said, because I'm in final exam season, this is the last time, tonight is the last time you all will see me between now and Thursday, when I am done with my exams. And we'll hopefully be doing a Celeste stream of sorts to celebrate. That's where we're at right now. Yeah, at this point, we basically, yeah, no, just due to my exam season and a confluence of other things, we've decided to call off D&D, as I've mentioned, and then I just got enough. I have enough to do that I'm gonna just backload the streams this week. We'll do the streams a bit later in the week this time around. Going forward, that actually might be what the stream schedule looks like in general. Like, what will probably be happening over the summer is a sort of like backloaded. Streams will be a little later in the week on average, because the way I've sort of reformatted my schedule is that my like non-streaming evening activities are going to be happening like Tuesday and Wednesday now, so streams will be happening on days that aren't those two. Akinator got Sifrin in 26 guesses? Huh. I didn't think In Stars on Time was big enough for that, but I guess it proved me wrong, I guess. And hello, CD. How's it going? How's it going? Well, actually, before I forget, I'm gonna go ahead and mark off name puns on the bingo, because there's literally one in the stream title. Have I done any humming of the Persona soundtrack yet? I can't quite remember. I almost feel like I have, but I can't remember for sure. Bro hit me with the does your character control time right after does your character make a lot of puns, and I knew it was over. That's amazing. I love that. All right. But for tonight, honestly, we don't have much crazy going on the schedule. It is, we're now back in the school semester in game, which means that which means that we will actually be able to hang out with all of those people we weren't able to before, which is nice. Gives us a little bit more variety. We'll probably be getting that, like, massive Confidant Roulette bingo square pretty often for at least a little bit, because we got a lot of people in active rotation right now. For reference, this is what we're looking at right now. We got Kenji within 1 rank of Max. Fuka's looking a little behind. I have not touched Hidetoshi in a hot minute. Old Couple is almost ready, but I'm going to save them for a day when not a ton of other people are available, so it'll probably be like a day off of school or something like that. We'll probably make a big start on Yukari's social link today. Maybe do another social link with Hifumi, though I'm not sure I'm quite ready to go to rank 9 with her yet, because I think there are some slightly, I think Persona 3 Reload maintained some of the stranger romance mechanics from the original one, or more complicated romance mechanics, I guess I'll say. We're almost done with Maya. Again, gonna wait for a day off for that. We should get back to the art club. We should get back to Yuko. Pretty close to being done with Maiko, but a lot of these are just because they're like good summer social links. Bebe's been a little neglected, and we're almost done with Nozumi. Again, gonna wait for a day off for that. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at. Seeing you say hello without chat is cursed, I gotta be real. I think Azeru was trying to get the message off quickly, because they literally showed up like a couple seconds after I started stream. It was really impressive. You know what? I'm just gonna do it. Do 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 do. Okay. I don't think you all know, like, I brought my own attention to the humming the Persona 3 soundtrack thing, and then, like, every single bar, I was just resisting the urge to sing. It's like, I can't do it. I can't just do it for the sake of the bingo, but I actually cannot resist the urge anymore. It was too powerful. That's a good point, Azaria. That's a good point. That's a good point. It's just me and you. But yeah, I think that's, if we're really booking it tonight, which I never am on a Persona stream, I think it's not just in Stars in Time. I play games slowly now. Like, really slowly. I can't entirely explain why, but I am slow as hell at just playing games now. Which, like, in a lot of certain games, like in Stars in Time, that's actually hurting it more than Persona. Like with Persona, it's no biggie. Like, I just chill. Too slow to avoid falling on. Oh, fuck you. I'm still not over that. You know, I should have said thanks, cede. That would have been a perfect continuation of that bit, but I just spaced it at the time. Stay scared, stay fearful, stay down. Odile makes me actually want to play ISAT. Odile is the best character by far. I love Odile so much. I do love that the Odile Dimension meme has been posted like twice in Leo's Den at this point. Like, that could not make me happier. Genuinely was not expected the payoff of me lying to you to be that stream, but it was beautiful. You know, I actually thought and you can feel free to disagree with me on this. I don't know how much of the rest of the VOD you've seen. I felt like I was actually making headway pretty quickly in like the latter half of that stream. So it doesn't happen often, but I feel like I can still make a push when I need to. But y'all know what we're gonna do to start off this lovely stream? We're gonna hang out with Elizabeth, I think. Yeah, we're gonna ask Elizabeth out.
I've been waiting for you.
Cicada. Ba-da-ba.
So this is a shrine. It's quite similar to a temple, is it not?
Yeah, I actually tried to go back to those other books, and it was like, haha, no, go talk to Lou first. Thanks, game.
A mysterious presence lurks here, though it is markedly different from a shadow.
Though at least the game was clearer about telegraphing it this time than it has been in the past. Like, it was, like, after a certain point, it was pretty obvious, like, oh, okay, the game just wants me to go talk to Lou.
Well then, I shall first observe the local traditions and pay my respects. I wonder if this is enough.
I like to think that Suny is also thinking, yeah, is that enough to bribe a god? Not like the obvious answer, that's too much. No, Suny's just like, I wonder if that is enough to bribe a god. Oh, it's gonna make me shake my head anyways. Come on.
I have finally finished presenting my offering. Though I normally do not reside in this world, I wonder if I too may receive divine grace. Come to think of it, this system of monetary offerings is very similar to that of the fountain.
I wonder why. It's almost like we live in a society run by capitalism. That would be crazy. Those two things couldn't be connected, could they? Right? Offering up money in exchange for divine favors, capitalism hasn't infiltrated our society that much, right?
There are a great many locations in your world where supplicants may request good fortune.
Supplicants, huh? I was not expecting to hear that word tonight.
You live in a truly wondrous place.
Not quite. It didn't catch me quite off. Oh my god. It didn't catch me quite as off guard as Pulchritudinous, but still.
Could those paper strips tied there be... Just as I thought. These are paper fortunes. I've heard of this game. People entrust their destiny to a slip of paper, finding the risk far too exhilarating. I see. There are many possible destinies written on them.
What, huh? Are you... No, come on. Where's the fucking log? Oh, this is the button. Are you equating fortune telling with gambling? Are you conflating fortune telling and gambling? You know what? I got some respect for that, Elizabeth. I got some respect for that. This is the meta Socratical inert capitalist perspective I followed for. Yes, exactly.
Experiment with this for myself. Please wait here while I work on obtaining every single variation. Excuse me. I've been curious ever since we arrived. But what is that equipment over there?
Oh, that's just where Maiko trauma dumps.
If memory serves, these are a slide and a jungle gem, correct?
Yeah, trauma dump station number 1 and trauma dump station number 2.
I see. In the presence of a true god, upholding a pretense of gravitas is all but meaningless. What a magnanimous and introspective message, if that is the case. Fascinating.
Sick as hell. Where'd you learn to do that, Elizabeth?
In order to attain joy,
I didn't know you were...
must first claw one's way to
I didn't know you were chill like that.
This playground equipment teaches a profound lesson on the true way of the world.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to read back and figure out how you came to that conclusion. Okay, I see now. Try something else. You know what? I like the idea of Suny just being like, yeah, that logic checks out. The conclusions followed naturally from one another. The logic circuits found no issues.
Now instruct me in the proper use of the jungle gem over here?
If you look right here, you'll see the area where I convinced a child that her parents' divorce is her fault. If you look at the bench by the tree, you'll see the area where I doom scroll while some dying guy tells me Shakespeare. Speaking of a dying guy, we'll get back to that in a couple minutes.
I can't get out.
I can't get out!
Oh dear, it's rather difficult to maintain one's balance.
That was such a peak voice line. I can't get out. Hold on, we gotta run that back.
I can't get out. Today was even more enjoyable than our
my
other
God.
outings thus far.
It just sounded so genuine. It caught me off guard.
To be honest, lately I've been wondering, do I find this world enjoyable simply because of the novelty of the stimuli it presents? Or another possibility,
Uh-huh.
perhaps I enjoy myself on these excursions because of your company.
Ladies and gentlemen, we did it. It's too late for her now. Suny Suzuki strikes again.
In any event, I believe I'll have to negotiate with my master to install a horizontal bar in our room.
That would be really funny. You know what would be even funnier? Like a whole skate park in the Velvet Room. Have you all seen those memes where it's just like I think my personal favorite is the one of like Igor modded into one of those like older PS2 era skating games. Gives me the same vibes as what's his name? As Von Karma. Von Karma with the J's. I didn't know you were chill like that, Igor. Exactly, CD understands. Been playing Warframe recently? Oh yeah! I remember, I think Octi was playing Warframe, like, really heavily for a period, like, sometime last year.
I'd like for you to accompany me again sometime, if you wouldn't mind.
Brow, wow.
I suppose we should
Brow,
call it a
round,
day.
chicka, brow, round,
But
chicka,
before
brow,
we
chicka,
do,
brow, round.
I'd like to go on the slide one more time.
Oh my God.
Shall we seize the opportunity and go in tandem?
Tandem slide?
Woo!
Ladies and gentlemen, we got her. Recently got a new guy into the game, and she's fun as fuck. Most fun I've played. Most fun frame I've played since. Oh, I finally figured out what that message was trying to say. Finally got a new guy in the game, and she's fun AF. Most fun frame I've played since 2017.
Here
Good to
are
see
my
I still can't speak
wonderful-
English.
Come to think of it,
Vitality. Vitality Sash? Was that what that was? Oh, big burger challenge. Beef bowl. I will need to do that eventually, but we don't have a deadline on it, so it should be fine for now. Top 10 worst Leo Arcturus English fails.
very well.
I don't know if top 10. I've had some pretty bad ones, but don't get me wrong. That one was rough. Why did Pumpkin text me? Okay. It was not anything important. It was not anything that needed my pressing concern, fortunately. Okay, we've got Nozomi, Akinari, Bunkichi couple. Who the hell is at the dormitory? Oh wait, I think that's it might be like a link to. I got it. That's one. The other 8 are entirely from Ace Attorney, and number 1 is the infamous. Like, don't get me wrong. I know why you're giving me shit for that CD, but it is a perfectly normal sentence in the context in which it was said. I know that the moment you remove it from that context, it becomes one of the most egregious things you've ever heard. However, in specifically the context I said it, it was a completely innocuous sentence. Tell that to the judge, bucko. Yeah. I'll get Maroc on the phone. Is there anything else I need to do today? Is there any... I think, generally speaking, and I remember this from the original game as well, the play once you unlock Akinari is to always do Akinari on Sundays. I think he has one of the most restrictive schedules in the entire game, because it's only Sundays. Like, there's a little bit more flexibility with some of the other characters, but he only appears on Sundays. Oh, damn. Wow. I haven't even sat down and he's already going through it. Oh, shit. I don't have the right personas. Fuck. Alright, hold on. Let me go get the right persona real quick. I was literally right there. I was literally right there. Ba-ma-na. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-da. Ba-da-ba-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-ba-da. Ba-da-da-da-da-ba-da.
Marvelous.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Uh-huh. Oh my god! We got more personality! Fuck it, it will never not be funny to me that they called that set of skills personality. Like, that's so funny.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
Alright, we need a person. Thank you. You said you don't like persimmon. I don't think we're gonna be hanging out with Maiko for a little bit, so I don't think we need a hanged man. Chariot, we probably need. Tower, we probably need. Magician, we probably need. Hierophant, we probably don't, but I also don't really want to get rid of Thoth. Yamato no Orochi. I also don't want to get rid of Setanta. Setanta's been doing us a solid lately. Okay, let's just start from the bottom. I might just need to summon one. No sun. Dark sun, you shone like a prayer, waiting to strike. Dark sun, but somehow you fed my hunger for your life. Knows a fire night. Dark sun, wherever you shine. Have I ever talked about that song before? That is the second opening from the Persona 5 anime adaptation. And normally, I would not recommend anything about the Persona 5 anime adaptation. That one song and the opening that goes with it is an exception. They killed it with that song and its associated opening. That is like the only good thing to come out of it.
All the elements you need. This is your progress.
Alright, we're just gonna summon a sun.
Is this acceptable?
Hollow Knight ass quote.
Very well.
Y'all, Silk Song grows ever closer. I still haven't decided if I want Silk Song to be a streaming game or if I just want to do it by myself. Just want to play that game by myself. The problem is if I make it a streaming game, it will not be finished for 20 bajillion years. By my own admission, because I'm slow as hell. I kind of hope it comes out over the summer. That way you can just, like, lock in and get a bunch out of it without having to worry about school. Oh my god, it will never not be funny to me how much of a tone shift happens the second you start one of this guy's social links. And I know it's tragic, and I feel for the guy, but the abrupt tone shift will never not take me so off guard.
It's starting to settle down, I think. Thank you for coming. It's comforting to have someone with me.
Uh-huh.
Why do I have to face this alone? Why am I the one? I can't run around like I did as a child anymore, because my legs and heart won't even let me.
Your heart won't let you. Uh-huh, I see. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh.
All that's left is to draw my sheets around me and count the beats of my heart until they stop.
Obviously on Tick. No. Let's pretend it was correct. There's an enemy in Hollow Knight called a Tick, so we're just gonna pretend that, like, Tick is the bug version of TikTok or something like that. I will workshop it. This line is really morbid. I just noticed that.
Why is this only happening to me?
Maybe it's a whim of God. No, the correct answer is I couldn't say.
Of course not. No one could. I don't even know. I mean, I understand the reason I'm dying, but what even is the meaning of it? There isn't any meaning to life that I can find. So perhaps I'm not missing all that much.
Bro already gave up on the meaning of life. I mean, to be fair, I understand why.
I wish I could run away, but if my body were capable of that, I wouldn't be here anyway. No matter what I do, my body is there to remind me I'm going to die. Why me?
We did 2 consecutive events at this shrine, and the tone between them has been wildly different.
Please don't leave just yet. It's almost too much for me if I'm alone.
And you might think the top option does sound more empathetic, but I think a big theme of this guy's social link is never tell this guy that he's, like, he doesn't want to be pitied. He doesn't want, like, to be told that there are other people going through what you're going through. That doesn't make him feel better. That doesn't help what he's doing. So, like, the better it is, basically invariably, it is best to take the most pragmatic, like, objective choice you can think of. And that's why I think it's the bottom one here. I mean, I know it's the bottom one here because I can see the guide, but that's generally how you make it through the social link.
You're right, but I'd still like to talk for just a little longer. I'm feeling a little better now. Thank you.
Someone tell something comforting, 'cause getting made you want more, and hoping made you hurt more. Oh, there must be Something
Starting
wrong
to get
with me.
Don't worry, I'll be fine now. I hope I can see you again soon.
When can I see you again? Ah, ah, oh. When can I see you again? Ah, ah, oh. Good Lord, CD. It was actually so funny when I told you I was going to the AWOL Nation concert, and I was like, and you said, I hope you see fireflies and hope you see, hope I see you again. That sent me. That was so funny. See, yeah, you never know, CD. Maybe I was lying the whole time. No, I did go to an AWOL Nation concert, which I didn't get a chance to talk about yet. Maybe we can do that at some point tonight. Okay, so what do we got tonight? We've got the limited set meal today. But, honestly, I don't... Koromaru wants to go on a walk. Let someone else do it. The hardest part of this is leaving you. I still need to. I need to make some. When we finish his social link, we have to do some Black Parade reference. The stream that we finish his social link, we have to. The typos. The typos are getting to CD. We got Junpei up here, up in his house. Okay. So, interestingly enough, we're at a kind of weird stage because I have maxed out my social stats and no longer know what to do in the evening. I'm kind of out of ideas because... Wait, hold on. What's his fucking name available today? Mutatsu. Boom 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 boom. Boom boom boom. Boom 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 boom. What's up? What are you doing back here, kid?
Hey, I remember you. I thought I told you not to come back here. Huh. Damn kids.
Damn, Brett. I'll sue.
Well, I don't care, as long as you don't get on my nerves. Have a seat. What you doing here today, kid?
I came to see you, old man. Oh my god. Oh shit. How do you... Oops. I accidentally closed a tab that was kind of important. The mirror exposure. Okay, I'm gonna be so honest. The mirror exposure effect has not worked. This is my least favorite song in any Persona game. Really? This? I didn't think it was that bad. Like, huh. Oh my god. Why do I close these things? Well, alright, I got my fucking website back, Jesus. Alright, come on, come on. Come on. Come on. Ah! Okay, well, finally. I mean, I'm with you, Azuweeb. This song does not bother me at all. I'm not So what do you not like about this song? I'm just curious, cede. Apparently, saying none of your business is the way to go. Oh hey Orca, how's it going?
It ain't any of my business.
MEP, so fair, so fair.
Watch your mouth, kid. I am your elder after all.
Eep is my state of being, yes.
If you were my son, I'd give you a swift kick in the ass. You don't have to revere me, but at least show some proper respect. Mutatsu. That's my Buddhist name, not my real one, of course. And that's Mutatsu-san to you. The world's not a forgiving place, kid. You gotta show other people respect.
Said in a voice that can only be produced by smoking a cigar every evening for 30 years. Yeah, whatever, old man.
Well, I don't really care what happens to somebody else's kid, but go home already, will you? And this time don't come back again.
But where am I gonna get my fortune teller?
Morning.
Oh, it's serious time. What's going on? Oh, Chidori, that's right. So here's the thing. I, as a player, know exactly why Junpei's doing this. But Robot Boy Suny Suzuki is currently supposed to be acting kind of dense about these things, unless he is an active participant in them. So it might be best to go with I don't know either for this one. I also just find the idea funny of Suny Suzuki just not understanding that someone else might be in love with the girl. Someone else might have a little bit of a crush. Just doesn't understand. Does not compute.
Yeah.
Hey, 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 hey. Wait, hold on. Check this again?
Right. Yo.
Hold on. Head into practice. Okay. It might be best to wait until the next midterm for this social link then. Yukari will be available today because we're only on rank 1. How's Fuka looking? Actually, I know Fuka should be available. Yeah, Fuka's gonna be available soon. Fuka is available, which means... Oh, I guess Hidatoshi's available as well. Odagiri. So we do have Odagiri. So we have Odagiri, Fuka, Yukari, and we got one at Polonium Mall and Naganaki Shrine. Okay, which we are not going to be doing today, I don't think. Okay, so we got 3 people for today. We can go Fuka. Yeah, it looks like that's the exhaustive list. Why does Officer Kurosawa have something for us? I thought we went and turned those in yesterday. Did we not? Alright. I do need to make sure I have this done.
Welcome. Take your. Please come again.
Okay. Apparently we need to hit some critical mass on sprout buying in order to get garden events in the evening, which we are going to need to start doing soon because, we are rapidly running out of evening events. So, that was why I ran over here. That and this one doesn't have, yeah, this one doesn't have that. Let me go... That's still... Okay, so it looks like I already did those. I already did vending machine grind for this week. You know what? I think it might be time for a confidant roulette, y'all. I think it might be time for a confidant roulette. We're gonna have Hidetoshi Fuka and Yukari. Okay. So let me come up with numbers real quick. We've got, got it. Alright, and I see CD has been... Okay, so we're having a conversation about hope in YouTube chat. I wouldn't say, Orca, that hope is about accepting not being able to understand things. I think it's more about it's kind of about the concept, I think, of serenity, which basically comes down to what I think the song comes down to is saying is allowing yourself to move on. Once you've done all you can do, all the chips are down, all the cards have been played, once you have done everything you can, and the outcome maybe still isn't as favorable as you want it to be, allowing yourself to come to peace with it. I think that's what it's about. It's more about, like, yeah, it's about sort of allowing yourself to move on, to be at peace with what isn't necessarily the best outcome. unfortunately, that still applies to what I said about understanding. How so? I'm just curious. Like, what makes you say that? I think it's an important distinction to make with the song. It's not about giving up. It's not about not trying. It's about coming to terms with the outcome. I think that's the better way to put it. It's not. I think it's kind of easy to take a look at that and say like, for some people it might be easy to take a look at that. Too busy praising hope. Nice. Y'all also have not done the confidant roulette I set up. I've been waiting for someone to give me a 1 through 3. Bum bum. 2. Anyone else want to weigh in, or is 2 good? Listen to the song and I don't remember the catchphrase and I barely even understood the lyrics. At some point, my brain just started seeing it as background. Okay, fair enough. The bull has got the matador. The U.S. Army won the war. Meaning died in metaphor. I hope you let it go. I think when he says, I hope you let it go, it should be interpreted more as, I hope you find peace. Something like that. But I have not gotten any other inputs on the confidant roulette, so we are going to hang out with Fuka! Wait, I don't have anything. I need to make sure. Yeah, okay, we're good. Though I should start power leveling Yukari a little bit. Sounds pretty fake. Like, Loaf, remember my beef with Concord and how it was obviously made in a VST? Although a lesser example like that. The main melody is not a sax, and it is instead the most ear-grating sound font they could find. Okay. I'm not gonna say it's like the greatest song on the soundtrack or anything. I just find it completely inoffensive. So the fact that you actively dislike it, I was just trying to like figure out where you're coming from with that. But I think that makes sense. Again, the sound font that they use doesn't really bother me, so that's probably a big part of why the song as a whole doesn't.
I wanted to buy something to use as a secret ingredient in my cooking.
Uh-oh. Oh my god, there's this great meme of Fuka, and it's just Fuka's face superimposed. So it's like the Super Mario 64 opening letter kind of thing, but it's Fuka's face, and it's the message reads something to the effect of it reads something to the effect of, "Dear Makoto, do not come back to the dorm. I've baked an absolutely dogshit cake. Just completely fucked it up. I'm so sorry." It's one of my favorite sound bites. So what did you say, Ben? It's about coming to terms with things? Something like that, Orca. Something like that, yeah. I've seen that. It's so funny. "Dear Makoto, do not come back to the dorm. I've baked an absolutely dogshit cake. Just completely fucked it up. I'm so sorry." Yeah, no, that video's been around since that video's been around for a while because it uses the original image of Fuka, and like it is more reminiscent of her voice from the original game.
But I couldn't really decide, and I wasn't sure how to use whatever I'd buy.
I'm just mocking Fuka's cooking right in front of her. The guide recommends saying start with the basics first, but it doesn't give me an actual point total. Wait a minute. Y'all, do we even have a priestess? I did not even pay attention. You have not been paying attention. You have not been paying attention. You have not been paying attention. I might need to reset, y'all. Fuck! I did not have a son of a bitch. And the party members are much stricter about whether or not. Fucking hell. Okay, fine. Close application. Fortunately, we've only gone through like 2 days. God, I'm so peeved. We gotta do Elizabeth's event real quick. What all they do? We do Elizabeth, we get Sun, we do that. Okay. We've only done like 3 events. Totally on track for an hour into a Leo Arctura stream, by the way. Alright, resetting a save. Let me go fucking mark off the bingo board. Anything else in here I need to take a look at? Alright, we're good for now. Alright, so I work in a certain way where I need to understand people I know. If someone is a certain way that I don't understand, it can frustrate me a lot. So I try to understand, but just... Alright, lock the fuck in, brain. Jesus.
Marvelous. I'm looking.
Alright. Ask Elizabeth out. I failed to get the serenity that the song talks about. Again, I mean... how to put this? Because I know what you mean. Like, it can be... there are things like that where it's genuinely frustrating to just let it go. But, you know... I will not be content if I don't get a proper result. I think in a way that the song is just expressing a desire that not even be content, but allow yourself to let it go. And I know what you mean. I absolutely know what you mean. And it's more just like, yeah, I don't know. For me, in a lot of ways, it is, in some ways, a little bit more of an idealized, like...
Are you accepting a request?
It is somewhat idealized, because it's genuinely hard to... Like, I think that's where the power of the song comes from, because it's a genuinely hard thing to do, to let things go sometimes. Like, you want to to keep caring. You want to keep investing yourself in something. You don't want to be content with something less than satisfactory. And that's totally fine. I think that there's no reason to settle for less when you still have some fight left in you. And so that's why I think that's where the power of the song comes from, is the fact that it is so hard to allow yourself to come to peace with events that are outside of your control or that don't go your way. I think it is inherent, the difficulty in doing that is inherent in the song's message.
Very well.
So it is in part that desire, that hope that is being expressed, that you can eventually find a way
Marvelous.
to be content with events that don't go your way. It doesn't have to be something you need to like do in the moment. It doesn't have to be something. It doesn't have to be like an immediate thing or anything like that. Sometimes I wish I could give up, but some things, if they don't fit into something I already know, relevant to me personally, because it's close to me in some way, I just cannot accept no answer. And I get that, and that's totally fine. And I encourage you, like, there's no reason to let go of that
Welcome to
if
the
you've
Velvet.
still got the energy left to fight in you. Yeah, no, I think the song is more about... The song is more an expression of, like... It's like, I know it's hard to let it go. I know it's hard to let it go, but I hope you can be at peace. The problem is it can frustrate me to no end. And yeah, absolutely, that's totally reasonable.
Please take a look. This persona, yes?
We need sun, don't we?
So you'll be summoning this very well. It's yours.
Oh, good lord.
Are you finished?
I really did not want to... hold on. Let's go get a priestess real quick while I'm thinking about it. So we have a lovers. Who do we not need right now? I don't think we need a hanged man. Is there a way we can get a priestess out of a hanged man? Doesn't look like it. I don't think we need chariot right now. We do kind of need lovers, though. Tower, we still need... magician, lovers, hierophant, we don't 100% need, but I don't want to give up on that persona. Priestess and star. But I also don't want to give up on Setanta. Strength, Valkyrie. Who do we not need of all of these right now? We don't need Hanged Man, and we don't need Moon. So that's somewhere to start, but that's a Terria fusion, so that's not going to help. Is there anyone else we don't need right now? Oh, we've got 2 magicians. How good is Oribus? I'm not really using Oribus right now just because of how it covers weaknesses. Yeah, no, it's not. It doesn't even has a high as a magician of a magic stack as Stati does. So, not a huge compelling reason to keep this around. No real reason to fuse a fool either. We've got to get rid of one of these magicians though, and I don't really need. We could do this and then maybe let go of Valkyrie or something like that.
What do you wish to
I think I'll do that for now. There's not a great solution to this problem, so we'll do this and just let go of Valkyrie or fuse Valkyrie into something else. Torrent shot, always good to have. Marakukaja. Let's get a Masukukaja. That's pretty good. Crit rate boost.
It appears
Nice. This
it
looks
will
good.
receive a fair amount of extra power.
Hold on. Who am I fusing, though? I genuinely forgot who I'm fusing. Wait. Yamato no Orochi? Moon? Am I using Yamato no Orochi? Not a ton. Yeah, I think we could probably justify this
This
fusion.
persona,
Okay.
then,
Yeah,
what do you
alright.
wish to inherit?
I wasn't paying enough attention to what I was doing, to be completely honest. Then we go Masuku Kaja, crit rate boost. And then what else did I put on here last time? Mario Kart, Assault Dive, Diorama, and we can get
It
Tarutage on there.
appears it will receive a... Why, this is exciting, isn't it?
Okay, and again, Orca, I don't want to be I don't want to be demeaning towards that, and I don't think the song is intended to be demeaning towards that either. Totally understandable that that's just where you're at. Why can you fuse Persona? So the main character has this ability called Wild Card, basically, which is what allows him to carry multiple personas with them, and because of that, the idea behind a persona, like both from a psychological perspective and inside the game, is that it's sort of a mask that you wear when interacting with other people. It is in a way sort of it's how you present yourself to others, basically. And so I guess from like a meta cognitive perspective, the idea of fusing personas is sort of like recombining these masks into something new, or something to that effect. New. Medium slash damage to one foe. Medium slash damage to all foes. I don't really feel the need to get Fatal End. So we've got that, and then could we fuse away strength for something a little bit more useful? Honestly, like, Kushimitama would be great here, but as I've said before, Thoth is still a pretty damn good persona, and I kind of don't want to give Thoth up yet, just from like a combat potential perspective. In a more complaining sense. And you know what? That's completely reasonable, Orca. I totally get it if you have experience like that. And like, there are certain things where I don't want to let it go and stuff like that as well. But I think the song comes from a bit more of a genuine place than that. It's not trying to rush you into anything. It's not meant to be demeaning at all. It's just sort of like this sincere expression of a wish that whatever it means for you personally, you will eventually be able to find peace.
Seeing what personas come to be is a great joy of mine.
What else we got? Star. What was I trying to do? Fuse away Valkyrie? It's kind of not working, I'm not gonna lie. I might just let go of Valkyrie. I honestly, even, like, I hate to let go of fusion material, but there becomes a point where it's like, I'm just, it's more effort to try and figure out something to do with something than to, like, just let it go. Shit. What was I doing? Persona. Valkyrie. Just reminds me of those cases. And if you have a negative association with something like that, I can't really say anything else about that. Like there's a there's a song called What Love by I don't know how, but they found me, that I like in spite of the fact that, sorry, where am I going with this? That cede just absolutely hates, and a large part of that is because of cede's negative association with events surrounding that song. And so like I'm never gonna like try and push someone to like something if they have negative associations because of if they have negative associations surrounding something.
Are you in?
Please choose the personas you would like to fuse.
And then I need a priestess.
This is your progress so far.
Jesus Christ, that took a while. Yeah. And to be honest, we'll probably just
Inner strength.
yeet Apsaris next time we need to switch something up. Oh yeah, I love that song so much.
Are you finished? We look forward to your next visit.
So how personal are personas actually? They are they are personal. They are, in most cases, every case other than specifically the protagonist, everyone else gets exactly one persona, and so they develop, a lot of people develop a certain attachment towards their persona. Good lord, Naganaki Shrine, here we go. The protagonist operates a little bit differently with regards to personas than the rest of the cast does. The protagonist, and this is a somewhat meta thing, the protagonist is treated by the game as something of a blank slate, which means that they can take on a lot of different faces and personas easily, which is part of why they have that wildcard ability that allows them to switch personas at will. So for them, personas are a bit more transient. So it's more just like exchanging one face for another.
Thank you.
Couldn't say. Okay.
Oh, you're back.
I think like in real life, real people are sort of somewhere in between like the supporting cast and the main character when it comes to personas. Like I think most people have a somewhat malleable, like outward facing self. But perhaps not to the extent that the protagonist does, where every mask is somewhat transient and it kind of like it's just it can be like rearranged and recombined into something new. But I think maybe part of the reason that like the characters in Persona are so attached to their one specific persona is that most Persona's characters are very, I don't know. I think a lot of Persona characters have like sort of by their very nature have very like strong personalities, and so the ability to even manifest your persona in the first place may be reflective of a very strong sense of self that's less flexible. So now I dislike that song. Fair enough. I've always said that. I think I've said that before on stream, but like the mood in which you experience a song can I think impact a lot what your opinion of it ends up being. Is an hour and 10 minutes and I am so behind. Like I've gotten nothing done this stream. Good lord. Yeah, spend time with the monk. Cool. Context is important, absolutely. Now we can go hang out with Fuka! Jesus Christ. That took forever. Because I'm a slow person. I'm so slow and bad at the things I do. There we go. Spend time with Fuka. Paulonia Mall. For real this time. Fuka time. Fuka time.
Sorry for taking so long. I wanted to buy something to use as a secret ingredient in my cooking. But I couldn't really decide, and I wasn't sure how to use whatever I'd buy.
No, that was my fault, Orca. I started hanging out with her without the corresponding persona. Which meant that I wasn't getting maximal points. And this game, these games are very stingy about points, especially when it comes to romanceable characters, so you really need to, like, optimize it as much as you can. Start with the basics first.
Yes, you're right. I haven't even gotten the basics down yet. I'm getting way too ahead of myself. First thing I need to do is find something that I can actually make. I'm still having a lot of trouble getting things right, but I can't give up yet. Not after all your support. And it's not like I have any other redeeming qualities.
No, Fuka. No. No, no, no. No, 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 no. Get this negative self-talk out of here. Get that shit out of here. Yeah, you're a hard worker is definitely the right choice here. Can't go wrong with La Pasta, La Pasta, La Pasta.
That's not true at all. I mean, everyone in our group works hard. And beyond that, I think you all have something that you're good at. Not me. I mean, I guess I'm sort of good with machines, but that's it. It's honestly not worth mentioning. Really.
I sent the Yamori Too Much Free Time project. I
just happen to like them. It's not exactly something worth boasting about. When I was little, I remember my dad's hobby was to work on complicated sound equipment. He'd fix things like broken amplifiers or headphones that only played sound on one side. I've always loved watching him work on those things. That's probably why I was drawn to working with machines in the first place. But I don't think that would be very useful to repay everyone's kindness.
Fuka, you're doing a great job. You are literally our navigator. You are doing something that no one else can.
Plus, if we do ever have any technical needs, like when we're fighting...
Self-confidence beam! Come on! Yeah, Fuka just got self-esteem issues. Just like me, for real, for real. So relatable. I'm gonna go mark that off real quick. The bingo board.
Not to mention that I'm kind of embarrassed about it all. I mean, it's not a very feminine hobby.
Pasha, pasha, pasha. Don't worry about that, Fuka. Don't worry about it. Maybe you're right. Wow. Wow. Uh-huh. Fortunately, the correct answer is to say that's not true. Fortunately, the correct answer. Leader.
Thank you. I sure seem to talk about my problems a lot, huh? I wonder why it's so easy talking to you. I feel like you stop me from being so negative all the time.
Yeah, we hit Fuka with the positivity beam, the no negative self-talk beam.
Actually, I might owe a lot to you in that sense.
Boom, boom. When are we hitting her with a steel beam? No! Why would you... Why? No!
Let's go home.
Why would we hit Orca? Why would we hit Fuka with a steel beam, Orca?
Oh, we'll go.
I wasn't gonna go to Tartarus anyways. You don't gotta worry about me. You don't gotta worry about me one bit. One bit. I had to. I never make a joke about steel beams. Alright, alright, alright. Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. So. Fucking. Okay. Where's mail? Why am I forgetting all of the buttons today? Mail. Okay.
Hey.
Oh yeah, okay. So this is one of those gardening events I was talking about.
What?
I do love how intense Shinjiro is about literally everything.
All right. Let me. Yeah.
I do love how intense he is about everything.
That about does it. You think you can see this through to the end?
Yes. We gotta give him a strong affirmative.
Good answer.
Yeah, Junpei got some mega feelings for her, so...
Let's just hope you can maintain that enthusiasm. Once you start something, you gotta see it through to the end. I only dabbled in this back when I was a kid, but it'll probably turn out fine.
I feel you, Junpei.
I learned a bunch of stuff with Aki.
Yeah, Junpei caught feelings. Junpei caught feelings.
I'm talking too much. Let's get back to work.
You talk way too much. You talk way too much. I was trying to decide if I should go with the... No, I was trying to decide which reference I should go with. I went with the Strokes reference in the end.
This kind of work is usually easier with more people. Come help out again when you've got the time.
Almost went for the coin reference. You know I talk too much. I'm gonna put your lips on mine and shut me up. We could blame it all on human nature. Stay cool, it's just a kiss, so why you gotta be so talkative? Being lovesick or conflicted, I remember you was conflicted, about your feelings is really tough. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Oh my god. I cannot see the word conflicted anymore without making the reference. It's so bad. I remember you was conflicted, misusing your influence. Sometimes I did the same, abusing my power full of resentment. A resentment that turned into a deep depression. I found myself screaming. There's actually more. I can't remember how it goes after that. Conflicted? Conflicted, yes. It is a Kendrick Lamar reference. His third album, To Pimp a Butterfly, has this limerick that plays in between songs, and slowly throughout the album more of the limerick gets revealed. Or maybe a limerick. Sorry, a limerick might not be the best way. I don't think it's actually a limerick. But it's sort of like it's a poem basically that gets revealed more and more as the album progresses. Yeah, I don't know why I called it a limerick. I feel like I've heard it called a limerick before, but like in structure, it's definitely not a limerick.
Let's head back now and wash your hands after handling all that soil.
Oh, what the fuck is this? You gain more knowledge the further the album goes on.
Still ain't back yet.
Is that supposed to be a loaf pun? Or is it just a typo? Either way, yeah, you, it starts, like, in between songs. You just get, like, the first line of it, and then, like, a couple songs later, you get, like, the first 2 or 3 lines of it, and then so on and so forth, until by the end of the album, you get the whole thing. You said cornflicted? Oh, I see it now. Cornflicted.
I get it's her own fault for running off on her own, but she's still one of us, you know? We gotta help her somehow.
I saw Cornflicted. I did see Cornflicted. I just didn't realize it was connected to something else. I didn't realize you were making another pun.
If she hasn't yet freed herself, that must mean her evoker was taken. Our first objective must be to retrieve it. It would mean nothing to free Chidori without it. For us, our persona is as precious as our very lives. We should wait for an opportunity.
So see, for these people, the persona is a lot more precious. It's a lot less. It's immutable. It's not something to be treated lightly.
They found their own navigator, their own set of eyes. Without Chidori, we'd only be playing into their hands.
Yeah, you're right, Takaya.
Takaya.
Sorry I lost my cool there for a second. But what are we gonna do? They took down that shadow during the last full moon like it was nothing. If they got someone who can predict our moves, it'll be hard to catch them off guard.
Yes, that's true.
By the way, what is that thing? It looks like some kind of clunky evoker.
This is one of the first evokers ever developed. I suppose you could call it a prototype. Oh, that's right. You've never seen this before, have you, Jin? This was truly a terrible piece of work. In exchange for drawing out the full extent of a persona's latent power, the cost is that they become exceedingly difficult to control, especially for those who had their power forced upon them, like ourselves.
Oh? Oh?
To a persona that has lost control, the user is but a shackle. In those days, it was more commonplace to be killed by our own personas than by the shadows. This was the result of one such killing. I am a shadow, the true self. Regardless, I'm not one to dwell on the past.
He said the line!
So, That's why you don't use an evoker?
Hardly. The real reason is far more practical. I don't use one because I have no need. I don't require something as inelegant as a tool to prove my resolve.
So this, I think, is a point that the game is making, that the evoker is not strictly necessary to summon a persona. It's merely an assistance. It's an assistance in getting yourself into the mindset that is required to draw forth that power. And Takaya is implying that he does not need an evoker to place himself in that sort of near-death mindset.
You really are something special, Takaya.
Yet, there is always someone out there who is even greater. Such as one who can wield multiple personas. Am I feeling attachment for someone? Impossible.
I got all bug-eyed.
Takaya?
Such a thought is beneath me.
I do like how much attention this game gives to these villains, and the fact that they're able to like evolve over a longer stretch of time too. Sounds like various shops have new products. Oh. Okay. That's cool, I think. Ooh, apparently there's a linked episode available today.
You sense anything?
No.
By refusing to speak, you're only hurting yourself. We aren't trying to keep you hostage. We just want to avoid unnecessary confrontation.
Sure, that's what they all say. Oh, guess who's here?
You're back again. Why are you so hung up on her, Junpei?
Did she say anything?
Not a word.
Let me talk to her.
Iori, you're getting really emotionally invested in this.
You finally about to catch on, Mitsuru?
Is everything all right?
Well, I know she attacked me, but I don't know. I just can't get her out of my head. Please, let me do this.
Junpei-kun.
Jeez.
Desperate times call for desperate measures, I suppose. All right, see if you can get through to her.
Got it. You okay? I'm glad they let you keep your sketchbook. Wow. You're still drawing pictures? Even in the hospital? You really do like to draw, huh?
It doesn't matter. She spoke to him. Only I can understand my drawings.
Wait, Chidori, your arm. It's bleeding.
Not again. Yamagishi, get the doctor.
Right.
What happened? Why are you...
She does it to herself. I thought I took all the sharp objects in here.
Oh.
She did this to herself?
You do it to yourself. You do. CD and I had the same. Look, CD beat me to it by like a fraction of a second. That's a quantum entangled brain cell if I've ever seen one.
unattended for even a moment. At the very least, she seems to heal at an astonishing rate.
Let go of me!
Then, that cut on your hand back at the station, you did that to yourself?
I never asked for you to worry about me. You are the one who jumped to conclusions.
Well, I want you to stop. You can't be doing that. I'm not just saying this because I'm worried about you. I don't want to see you hurting yourself. Alright?
The doctor will be here soon. You should head back.
Right.
As I said, y'all, this is a canon event for Junpei.
So, you seem to have found your voice.
Alright, who we got? Oh! I think it's Koromaru linked episode is what I wanted to do. Yeah. Hold on. I do not know what the extent of the availability of linked episodes is, so I'm probably just gonna do them as soon as they're available. Bum.
Earlier?
Take a deep breath.
We're in trouble. It's my friend.
Suny Suzuki's just like, taking a deep breath will help improve fucking the performance of your brain by getting more oxygen or something. I don't know. I'm not awake enough for big words right now. I'm not awake enough to make smart jokes.
He accidentally stepped on a doggy's tail, and now he won't stop chasing him. I think the doggy's real mad.
Come on, Koromaru, get in there and negotiate! I think saying where are they is the more pragmatic choice here. We need to know where they are to do anything about it, so that's a good enough reason to choose that one. Not gonna lie. This image is a little bit funny.
I'm sorry.
Koromaru's trying to reason with the stray dog. What the dog doing? What the dog doing? Why does everything go full circle to the jungle? I don't know. We've been here a lot. What's up with the jungle gym this stream? They having a showdown. Koromaru's just that intimidating.
Koromaru, thank you. What's wrong? It's okay. You can come down now.
That voice line sounded so human. Look.
It's too high. I shouldn't have climbed up here. Dog in the jungle gym were so scary. I thought I was gonna die. Thanks for helping me, mister.
It might be. It might be the Nozomi VA. Hold on, let me mark off VA tangent, and then I'm gonna go look up Nozomi's VA real quick. See if they're credited with other assorted voices or not. Well, at least they know what they're good at. Paul Castro Jr. is the VA. Interesting. I mean, I actually can't quite tell. This is definitely not the same person. Paul Castro Jr. Does this guy have his own website? Interesting. Podcast about work. Maybe this is where we go. Film, voiceover. Yeah, here we go. Persona 3 Reload. He's listed it. Okay. This guy in anything else? I'm curious at this point. Anything else I'd recognize? Of course, voicing in Genshin and Star Rail makes sense. Did something in Persona 5 Tactica as well, though I haven't played that game, so I wouldn't know what. Yeah, no, doesn't seem to be anything else I'd recognize. Anyways, I feel like it's probably Nozomi's voice actor. Let's give Kodomaru the credit here, I think.
Yeah, thanks, Koromaru.
We love Kodomaru.
Here. I knew where to find Koromaru all along. I heard from the priest. He said Koromaru would be at the shrine gate.
It's so him. It really is.
So, even though he found a new spot, he's still protecting us?
It's just your imagination. Nah, it is not their imagination. Kodomaru is at the way Kodomaru is acted. There's no, yeah, there's no denying it. So real. I love being afraid of heights.
I knew it. Koromaru is this town's watchdog.
Oh, by the way, are you Koromaru's new owner?
What would Suny say in this situation? We're associates, colleagues at best. Colleges at best. Nice. I knew what you're getting at, though. It's interesting. I don't know. Is Robot Boy Suny Suzuki at the point yet where he's like, we're friends? Or we're still at a more, like, pragmatic, like, the relationship is more, like, clearly hierarchical. Though I almost want to go with we're friends, because I also feel like it might make sense for Suny Suzuki not to distinguish between, like, Kodomaru and the other, like, actual human people that he's formed bonds with. We'll go with we're friends under that logic. We'll go with the we're friends under that logic.
Is there really a difference?
Yeah, I think so. Between owner and friend? Bestie, what the fuck are you talking about? What do you mean is there really a difference?
Well, as long as he's happy.
Am I losing my mind?
Uh-oh. You better get home soon.
I make too big of a deal out of every dialogue line. It's really...
You're right.
feel like my useless skill point. Man is really into RP with the friends. Alright, useless skill point. Marked off. Oh, that's nice. Oh, we had a musical tangent already. Dang it! And I didn't mark it off, which means I also need to mark off forgetting about a bingo square. Dang it! Dang it, dang it, dang it. Yup. Okay, there we go. BRB. Alright, see you in a bit, CD. See you in a bit. Man, I'm feeling weird today. Today's this weird spot between yesterday and tomorrow, which both had a specific thing going on. It just feels like an extended... Oh, yeah. I know that feeling. Ew. Alright, well, we can go check on the... Yeah, okay. So, number one we're going to want to do is a linked episode with Ken tonight. Yeah, we're going to want to go do that, but we're also going to head up to the roof real quick and take care of this. And I'm also going to save, because I haven't saved in a while. Oh, we can go plant tomatoes. On top of that, my stomach and appetite are feeling unusual. I always hate it when it feels like my eating schedule gets thrown off balance. It's kind of like it's just uncomfortable. It's just uncomfortable. Okay, finally, we made some decent fucking progress, kinda. Maybe a little bit, I don't know. Dubiously so. Our vending machines, I at this point, yeah, it looks like we got them, like right before stream ended last time. Should I spend the evening with Amada? Linked episode time, baby!
Oh, senpai, can I help you?
We need to talk. Just like most menacing voice you can hear. Most menacing voice you can imagine. Feels like I ate some spicy stuff with my stomach. Oh, interesting. That is odd. Yeah, that does sound kind of off-putting. Bam. Bam, bam. Bam, bam. 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 Bam, bam. Bam, bam. How do I want to do this? I feel like the top option is more in line with Suny Suzuki. Just more like straight to the point, like let's...
With me? Okay, but why so suddenly? You aren't worried about me, are you? If so, thank you, but I'm totally fine.
Bestie, that was the practiced expertise of someone who is not totally fine, and is not totally fine consistently enough to know exactly what to say. Practice. We should be... Kanamata, we should be taking notes from you. Practiced expertise. Truly a master of his craft. Like, look at this. You aren't worried about me, are you? If so, thank you, but I'm totally fine. A master only rivaled by Sifrin. Yeah. Those two right there. Those two should be the ones teaching the courses on how to act like you're fine. I like the middle option here for Suny.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to push myself so hard that I cause trouble for everyone else. Thanks for going out of your way to check on me. I'll do my best not to worry.
Bestie, that's not the issue. We don't need to be sweeping this under the rug.
Well then, good night.
No, you're so right, Orca. You're so right.
Come to think of it, I haven't had dinner yet. I should probably eat something.
Ramen.
Senpai? You wouldn't happen to be hungry, would you?
As a matter of fact. Oh, we are going to ramen! Called it. Fucking called it. If only we had precognition on the bingo board still.
He is not here.
Who's not here? Hold up. I'm not gonna let that slide, Ken Amato. What the fuck do you mean he's not here?
Sorry for asking you to go out all of a sudden.
Are you asking me personally or the characters, Orca?
I just wanted someone to come with me. It's a little intimidating.
I want
to
ramen.
get food by myself.
It's if you can get the like, there's obviously the cup noodle stuff, and that stuff is good, but if you get the actual, like, I was asking the characters, Lamau. Okay, I figured as much. But yeah, if you can get the stuff that's like actually a prepped bowl of ramen, that stuff is really good. Like, honestly. I think I had it for the first time. I think I had a proper bowl of ramen for the first time in Australia, actually. And I will always stand by this. Australia has pretty great Asian food for being like it's just an English-speaking country. Probably due to proximity, of course, because they're just closer to most of those countries than we are here in the States. But yeah, I don't eat instant food. I also don't really eat cup ramen outside of like a couple occasions. Like, I've had it before and it's decent, but like it's hard to beat a proper bowl of ramen. You get so much more like depth of flavor out of just the broth.
People tend to stare when they see an elementary school kid like me out on his own.
Your order?
My order? A kid's ramen. 2 specials. Come on, yo. Let's be real. Come on, 2 specials. Actually, I feel like Suny would be a bit more pragmatic than that. Trying to decide. 2 specials, 2 regulars. 2 regulars.
2 regulars, coming right up.
Thank you. Looks like there's a special ramen too. I wonder if that's what most people get.
Should I have gotten a special
people
ramen?
from our dorm stopped by here a while back. Do you come here with them too? And what kinds of things do you talk about? Like Sonata-san and that guy who recently joined, Aragaki-san.
Bestie, you are not hiding the fact that you already know Aragaki-san very well.
Oh, sorry for asking something so weird.
You know what I like about Ken's character so far? Like, when you're interacting with him, it doesn't sound forced, but it has this, like, weird scripted quality to it. Like, everything's a little bit, like, the conversation flows, like, a little bit too well. Does that make sense? Do you know what I mean? 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 Do you know what I mean?
I just thought I should to know a bit more about everyone, since we'll be fighting together from now on. But it's good either way, because I've always wanted to have a proper chat with you. Everyone in the dorm is amazing, but you're on a completely different level. I can't believe how many personas you're able to use.
Do you know what I mean? 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 Is your favorite turn of phrase?
Here you are.
Don't think I saw enough of this guy yet. Neither have I. I'm judging it mostly on what we've seen in the past, like, 10 minutes. Maybe it's a little hard to describe, but it's not... He doesn't sound awkward. It doesn't sound like anything's out of place. But it almost feels like... the conversation flows too well.
Ikutsuki-san and Mitsuru-san said that each person normally has only one persona, and that it doesn't change. That means what I saw back then was really...
And he often starts mumbling to himself, too.
Shall we eat?
Oh my god, those piping hot bowls look so good.
I finished all the soup, too. I'm stuffed.
Phoenix Ranger Featherman R, the Melancholy of Swallow, will air...
Oh my god! Phoenix Ranger Featherman R? Now that's a name I haven't heard in a long time. Can be more specific. We still need the trauma dumping space.
Huh? Wow! A spin-off with Swallow as the main character! I gotta make sure I record that!
I think it's just supposed to be playing on the TV in the upper left corner, Orca. I feel like... I almost feel like it would be funny if I'm deciding between two choices right here. Do you like the series? I think makes the most sense in a vacuum for Suny to say. This bottom one, I feel like it would be funny in the context that that Suny is remembering Yuta being obsessed with Phoenix Featherman R from back during Persona 4. And it's just like a little Freudian slip, like, oh wait, maybe I'm not supposed to know about that right now. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the bottom one, specifically because I like that implication.
Yeah, it is! This is big news! Swallow doesn't usually make much of an impression, but there's a theory that he's actually stronger than Hawk!
Hawk?
I, heard that from a friend. TV shows like that seem to be popular in my class.
Bro forgot his timeline. Exactly, CD, you get the vision. Suny also exists in P4. Yeah, so Suny Suzuki started as a bit in Omori, the Omori playthrough, right? And then it carried into Persona 5. And I have actually gone backwards with the Persona games since then. So each new time, I just call it a new iteration of Suny Suzuki. But they're all sort of, like, connected to each other. They share the same legacy and history.
I only watch them, so I have something to talk about.
You're not fooling anyone anymore, Ken. You let your guard down.
Anyway,
You deviated from the script. It's over for you.
Like this. I guess it's because I'm eating with you. You're really easy to talk to, and the ramen was delicious. Maybe next time we
Oh, absolutely, Orca. It's all headcanon. It's all a weird, like, headcanon we've had going from basically since I started doing Let's Plays on the channel.
It's nothing. It's getting late. We should start heading back. It was delicious.
I haven't had delicious food in so long. Food tastes empty to me. It doesn't... I haven't tasted flavors since the incident.
No. Unless food was not delicious.
No?
Don't let yourself think like that.
Uh-huh. Pancakes. Oh my god, now I want pancakes. Oh. Oh, now I want some pancakes. with some jam on top or some maple syrup.
You on your way home? Us too. We just finished eating dinner.
That actually reminds me of something. I stayed with a person in Aussie land for a little while, and they made just the craziest jam flavors. Like, it was so interesting just putting all of these random odd jams on, like, so many different things. Like, they had what was essentially, like, it was like a lime and kumquat jam, and it was just the strangest but most delicious thing. Like, seriously. Smokes fish jam.
Oh, are you from the same class, Amada-kun?
No, not this voice. Not like this. Not like this. No. All right, CD, listen.
Oh, are you from the same class, Amada-kun? Oh, are you from the same class, Amada-kun? Oh, are you from the same class?
Yes, it's nice to meet you.
Kawakami, what are you doing here?
Oh yeah, Amada, you gotta join next month's soccer tournament. We've all been waiting for you, you know? We can even practice together after school.
I'll have to pass. I'm not even sure if I could make it next month.
Aw, come on, we can't win without you. You're better than all of us.
Ken is a soccer extraordinaire?
You can't pressure someone like that. Can't you see you're bothering him? I'm sure Amada-kun has a lot going on.
It's just...
Isn't that right?
You can tell because of the lilt. Like, she's honestly doing a pretty good job distinguishing this voice from some of the other people she voices in the Persona series. But there's just a lilt to it. It's like a characteristic lilt.
Oh, no, it's fine.
I'm sorry. Please excuse us. You should hurry home too, Amada-kun.
You are not forgiven. Ken needs to fight demons in an alternate shadow world. It is his duty. It is his moral obligation.
Home.
I'm so sorry, just the way he said that. Home.
Come on, let's get going. Your grandma is waiting for us.
But Mom, if Amada doesn't
Sorry
join
about
us,
that.
we're gonna get totally free.
I actually like how you can hear them talking about it as they walk away. That's kind of cool. I don't know, Orca. It's just it's just how that voice actor tends to sound. I wouldn't say it sounded evil and sarcastic, but this confidant has the goofiest voice. Yeah, it really it has.
No, it's not that. I just have enough to do. The second semester has already started, and we have to go to Tartarus at night. I know we'll be going through a lot from now on, so I decided to not make any promises. More importantly,
Nice fade
sorry
out
for
indeed.
keeping you out so late. Let's make our way back to the dorm.
We're literally right there, Ken. You can see the steps. It's right there. Also, of course, I will go out for a late night bowl of ramen. What, are you crazy? Not even a whole army could stop me. Useless skill point. I should not be hungry right now, but I keep getting, like, cravings. And I don't even feel super hungry, but I keep getting cravings for the most random food. just can't. I feel like even though Suny doesn't understand, like, we've established that Suny just doesn't get what Junpei is going through right now. Actually, you know what I like even better? I like the idea that Suny just doesn't understand the idea of, like, having relationship troubles at all. Like, it just does not even compute. But, like, he's still good enough at being a friend that he's just like, you've got this. I don't know what you've got, but you've got this.
Thanks.
Sounds very Suny. Exactly. Exactly. Bunkichi Akihiko. Are we just going to be doing linked episodes today? Is there another linked episode available? Yeah, there's another linked episode today. Yeah, I guess we're gonna. I should have titled the stream something about linked episodes. Like, look at how many linked episodes we're doing. It sounds like an, yeah, it kind of does, doesn't it? I mean, the original name, Sunny, could also be treated as an adjective, so, yeah, it's just kind of an adjective adjacent name. How many linked episodes do you get with each character?
That voice.
That voice.
It really is you, Koromaru. I'm so glad to see you again.
You get 6. Do you know that? Because I thought, I had an inkling it was 3. Just some random number? Okay, fair enough.
I was worried when I didn't see you at the shrine gate. But here you are, looking better than ever. And so well dressed. You've become quite the fashionista, haven't you?
I love the, I've said this so many times, but I love the little wings on Kodomaru's outfit.
Oh, good boy. Good boy. You live in the store? Is Koromaru in good hands here?
How do we want to do this? The dog has headphones. A little bit, yeah. How do we want to do this? I just, even though I like the idea of it being a give and take relationship, I feel like the top one is just a more pragmatic answer to the question.
I thought so. By we, I take it you mean everyone in this dorm looks after him. I'm glad you found somewhere you can relax again. Oh, don't you worry about a thing. You can live wherever you choose.
Oh, is this the person that tried to take in Kodomaru before? I don't know, man. Kodomaru strikes me as a Tyler, the Creator kind of guy. You know what, CD? I kind of see the vision. I kind of see the vision.
I have to get going. Take care now, the both of you.
Oh, hey, look, it's Igus.
What's wrong, Koromaru-san? I see. So that's what's troubling you. That woman from earlier, she offered to take Koromaru-san in at one point. But at the time, he still had unfinished business to attend to. Of course, she is unaware of that fact, so in all likelihood... she may still carry the wrong impression about Koromaru-san's feelings.
I think it's impressive that they managed to make this dog emotive enough to like carry a coherent story on his own.
Oh, it's you again. Is everything all right? Would this happen to be about Koromaru?
I think the bottom one makes the most sense here. Like, the top one is a little bit more evasive than we've been playing Suny to be so far. Like, the bottom one is hesitating, but
Don't
not,
worry,
like,
I
because...
understand.
Not because he's being, like, afraid to broach the subject. More like he doesn't know how to explain it without revealing something.
Sometimes you don't even need words, right? He's such a sweet, smart boy, isn't he? So really, I'm all right. But thank you for being so thoughtful. The way he's by your side.
By your side.
He looks just like he did when he was with the priest. He must really trust you from the bottom of his heart. Please, take good care of Koromaru.
I would agree with that, Orca. It would be kind of cool if you got a different scene, depending on the context there. I feel like that bottom answer makes the most sense. Oh shit, Koromaru!
Koromaru really has been blessed with so many wonderful friends. Be sure to cherish them, okay?
No, I just got flashbacks.
You'll be at that dorm from now on, won't you?
Oh, alright, story time?
Well, I'll have to visit you again then.
This isn't flashbacks to By Your Side, but what just happened in game. Oh shit, okay, we got... Oh, nice, we got some stat increases. I'm gonna look this up real quick, because I'm genuinely curious. Because that felt like kind of a good place to leave Kodomaru's linked episodes off on. So how many linked episodes... Linked episodes... Linked episodes can only consist of 5 events. Okay. Hold on, let me check this up real quick. The only exception being Junpei Iori. Huh. I'll have to watch out for that. Okay, okay. Some linked episodes recycle some story arcs and dialogue from Persona 3 Portable, specifically the female protagonist's social link routes. Some examples may include Kanemata or Kodomaru giving the same key. Okay, interesting. Oh, there is absolutely a deadline on linked episodes. Interesting. Okay. Gotta watch out for those, yeah. So they are available during a certain window, it seems. So Junpei has an extra linked episode, it seems. So we have done the Kodomaru linked episodes that are available at the moment. Oh, Kodomaru's linked episodes open sequentially, and then they all close on the same day. Oh, some of the Ken linked episodes have a really early deadline. Same with the Shinjiro ones. Yeah, the Shinjiro linked episodes are really have a bit of a a deadline on them. Wow, some of these linked up. Okay, this person's linked episodes are available for exactly 1 day. Interesting. All right, interesting. Okay. Oh, hold on. Interesting. We are in 9 right now, so that's August, yeah? That's August, I think? Okay, gotcha. Alright, let me check up on what CD has been saying. Life gives. Do it. Ooh, can we do that tonight? Oh, that might be fun. Let's go try that out. Okay, so I woke up at like 9 a.m. today. Before I go to bed, I set my alarm clock and put it at the end of my desk. That way I have to actually get out of bed to turn the alarm off, making it a bit more... That makes sense. That makes sense, CD. Unfortunately, my ass will literally sleep through alarms. Like, I will fall back to sleep while an alarm is going off. It's so bad. Like, you spent such quality time together, you'd hope they try a little more to understand and comfort him than just exclusively be scared. Oh, okay. Yes. I see. Sorry, I kind of lost the plot on what you were chatting about, Orca, but I managed to pick it back up. You were so real, Loaf. About 4... Like, I feel like Suny would just rattle that off. So I get woken up by my alarm, get out of bed half asleep to turn the alarm off, go to lie back down, where I got up and completely headbutt my dog. Like, bro was just chilling on my bed for some reason, and as soon as I left, my guy instantly stole my spot. I barely remember this as I just woke up, but I'm sure it happened. Oh, that's pretty funny. Alright, we're marking off CD anecdote, though, real quick. On the bingo. On da bingo. Da bingo. Ba-da-ba. I sleep for 8 hours to not hear 5 alarms and wake up with the 6, but then fall asleep for 8. Where yeah, it's. I don't do anything that crazy, but I'm impressively bad about sleeping through alarms. I think I have 5 set normally on any given morning, and I have them all at different sounds to hope that like the change in sound will get my brain to rouse itself a little bit easier. And I have them on multiple different devices, so I have to turn them off in different ways. It's so bad. The struggle is real. So, I think we're gonna be able to do something kind of interesting tonight. I think, because I didn't wake up. Nighttime only the Wild Duck Big Burger Eater Challenge is underway. 1,800 yen. Here we go. I think we can do this now. The Big Eater Challenge. I mean, we're max stats. I don't know why we wouldn't be able to. Holy shit! Y'all think that's better or worse than the Persona 5 Big Burger Challenge? Focus on a single burger. Worse, bro, that is 12. No, but the Persona 5 burger was like a big burger, remember? It was like the diameter of 3 burgers across.
Attention, please.
Miss Teruachi. Uh-huh.
So that's why.
Huh? So it looks like we'll have to do the challenge multiple times to finish it. Interesting. To reveal a secret is what that means. Alright, good. Beacons were used to vote in ancient Greece.
Thanks, man.
What do we do for getting the challenge with Max? We just need to finish the challenge at some point, because it's a request from Elizabeth. So it's really just like minor completionist stuff. So all we need to do is finish it at some point, CD. Dang, we are really on the useless skill point grind today.
Yo, Cheetorita.
She's not a Pokemon, Junpei.
Don't call me that.
Come on, lighten up. Here, I brought you a new sketchbook. I thought your old one might be getting full.
I don't remember asking you to do that, Junpei.
Junpei, I can't remember where I asked. I've been looking, I've been searching day and night throughout every nook and cranny, but I still can't find where I asked.
You finally called me by my name. I wasn't sure if you'd ever say it again.
It's a canon event, bro. It's a canon event. Junpei's just got to go through this at some point in his life. They're just watching? What the fuck? Watching Junpei fail to flirt. Oh dear.
Any luck?
She finally started talking,
Junpei's voice, bro.
but she hasn't said anything useful so far.
Well, it's a start. More of a response than we got from her.
Honestly, Akihiko's more positive about this than I expected.
So, why are you here?
Chidori, what's wrong?
What is that? There's something right there.
Y'all, this music is not it. We need something.
An enemy?
An enemy stand. Uh-huh.
Chidori!
Relax. Persona just went berserk. It happens.
Bro. You do not get to just brush off what just happened. Shinjiro, you do not get to just brush that off.
It happens.
Weren't you guys watching? You could see her persona strangling her for a second. They're not like us. They can't fully control their personas.
They not like us. They not like us. Oh my god. I feel like Strago would make that song. I feel like Strago would make a cover of that song. I don't know how else to describe that.
That's why they need to take suppressants. To keep their personas from killing them.
This is a really dark piece of information, and to be honest, this music just is not fitting that vibe. Like, this is a very dark...
Suppressants? Wait, do you know something about Strega?
Some things you only pick up stepping off the straight and narrow. I'll give the duck the meds I have. The rest is up to you.
Shinji, wait! Hey!
He's gone.
Junpei?
you were gonna die.
Oh my god, you finally gonna leave them alone?
Why do you look so scared? Death is nothing to be afraid of.
Uh-huh. Well, I mean, I guess that'll let you summon your persona real fucking quick.
What are you talking about?
Dying just means you won't wake up tomorrow. That's all.
Very pragmatic. I respect it.
What the hell are you saying? You don't really mean that, do you?
Junpei?
I don't want that. You hear me, Chidori? I don't want you to die.
Junpei.
It doesn't matter if you're not afraid. That's not the point. I don't want to have to live in a world without you.
Uh-huh. Wait, what the fuck just happened? That worked?
You're so weird, Junpei.
Look who's talking.
Hey, wait! Shinji!
I'm not sure if y'all noticed this, but there's this very weird thing that Persona 3 does where there's a big lull in the plot in, like, I'd call it maybe, like, the second quarter of the game. Like, it starts very, very strong when they're figuring things out, but there's this period in, like, the second quarter of the game where just not a lot is happening. And I think we're finally getting past that point because, like, we're finally getting to the point where, like the density of story scenes that we're getting has increased back to, like, what I'd consider a normal rate. Weird is also what my boyfriend calls me when I get. You know what? I can agree with that, Orca. This is progress for Junpei.
What the hell's going on?
Why did you have those suppressants?
I've heard about what they do. They're taken to rein in a persona when the user can't control it. But the side effects... You're not taking them, are you?
Answer me!
I don't have to tell you shit.
Why are you always like this?
Save it. I've heard it all before. You think I'm wasting my power. You can't stand the sight of someone so half-assed, right? I'm sick of your damn preaching. Shit.
You don't understand at all. You should already know. 10 years ago, when the orphanage burned down, I couldn't save my sister. Back then, I wasn't strong enough to get past the adults holding me back to even try. That's why I try so hard. I thought you felt the same way. We promised each other to become strong enough to do what we think is right. So why?
Why'd you start taking those drugs without telling me?
I'm back in the fight now. I have no reason to suppress my persona anymore, so just let it go.
Damn it.
We could call it trauma dumping, but this is also two people talking about the shared trauma that they have. It's not necessarily dumping it on a third party. So, what do you think, cede? What do you think? Should we mark off trauma dumping here, or should we wait?
And the side effect.
There's something I need to take care of. It's something only I can do. I gotta take responsibility.
Okay, alright, cede.
What do you mean?
Listen, quit worrying about me. Just do what you think is right. Got that?
Shinji.
We are getting to the cool. I'm so happy. We're getting to the good shit in Persona 3. Ooh, that scene was good. That scene was good. Hey, it's Yukari. Oh shit, more hold on. First off, let's give her a quick save. And then let us town map, Colonia Mall. A little contradictory, isn't it, Orca?
Good day. Here are my requests.
Holy shit, what the fuck is this? Retrieve the sixth-old document, create a persona.
By all means.
Okay. Fusion series.
By all means.
Okay. We still haven't done Fusion Series 4. Where's Fusion? Wait, what the flip? We haven't done Fusion Series 3. Fusion Series 5 is up there. Where's Fusion Series 4?
I won't.
Did we
insist
do
you
Fusion
do,
Series 4?
But it'd be greatly appreciated.
Fusion Series... I don't see it. Huh. Yeah, I don't think it's here. Try a beef bowl. Prevail in the Big Eater Challenge. So that's the one I was talking about earlier. I don't know where freaking 4 is, though. Fruit knife. We'll have to remember.
By all means.
A doll that is also used for teaching. I have heard whispers of a certain doll, one with appearance so horrific it evokes nightmares. But on the other hand, it may also be used as a tool for education. Perhaps one exists somewhere within the learning facility.
I will await a report of success.
Fuck it, sure, why not?
I will await a report of success.
Oh, God. 4th block. Okay.
Oh, yes.
The fact that it has fruit in the name must mean it possesses some kind of special ability that only works on a fruit.
By all means.
Not quite how that works, but... It'd be too easy if we counted it. Fair enough.
Very well, then.
Can't argue with that. Kenji Tomochika. The only reason I'm hesitating on doing Kenji's social link is I feel like we could milk up a stream title out of his final event. Genuinely, that's like one of the only reasons I haven't done Kenji's final rank yet. Like, we could totally milk a... We could totally milk a... We could totally get a stream title out of that. Speaking of, is Kenji even, like... Yeah, so we are ready to... He kind of bounced back. I think I've mentioned that before. Kazushi is not available today. And Keisuke is. And Yukari is. So I kind of just want to do either Yukari or Keisuke, I think. And to be honest... Oh, freaking, do we have you ready to rank up yet? Okay, okay. Never mind for the moment. So we've got that, and we've got Keisuke. We're kind of a little... I'm debating, y'all. I'm debating. Because we're a little bit behind on Yukari's social link right now, and so I almost feel obligated to just go do that. But I also like having the Confidant Roulettes. And this would be a... Would this be a 4? No, this would be a 3-way Confidant Roulette, so we couldn't get the bingo square out of it, unfortunately. Because I still want to try and milk a stream title out of Kenju's final event. Oh, hey, Orca. Wait. Dex. Sorry. You understand, I get these names confused all the time. Yeah, they're very similar, don't worry. Yeah, you understand. You understand. But we're also kind of behind on Keisuke, though, so... You know what? I'm chilled with doing a confidant roulette. It'll be Yukari, Chihiro, or Keisuke. Yukari, Chihiro, or Keisuke. Alright. Yeah. 1 through 3. Revenge website? Oh, right. They were talking about the Revenge website. Exactly, Orca. Exactly. You know what? Hold on. Hold on, I'm gonna check something. Pale student, is that a Hollow Knight reference?
Alright, alright.
Okay, okay. I was wondering if maybe the thing the doll used for teaching was like one of those like skeletons or what have you. While I'm waiting for everyone to pick a number 1 through 3, I'm just gonna look around for a bit longer. Let's go 2. All right. Wouldn't be home economics. I'm just gonna look for this for a little bit longer, and then I'll reveal who the friggin' heckin' here. Science room, maybe? No? Laboratory? Enter. Yeah, I think this is the event I was looking for. I did not expect to get an actual character portrait from this.
And that's all there is to it.
Yeah, anatomical model. This is what we were looking for. Wait. As long as they don't use it for anything, what would you use an anatomical model for? Like a Ghost Story style prank? Alright, so it turns out that we will be going to hang out with Yukari after all. After all that hemming and hawing, we will be going to hang out with Yukari after all. Oh, y'all, I saw a poll. I was doing a little bit of light research about some Persona stuff earlier, and I happened to across this poll that was. It was basically asking who of the Persona characters will you romance in Persona 3. And the overwhelming majority of people said Mitsuru. Like, overwhelming majority. Like, at a rate 3 to 4 times higher than second place. Now, of course, this was just one poll on one site, but, like, just far and away, not even a contest.
Sorry, I'm redecorating my room and was thinking of getting some flowers to go with it.
Uh-oh, what's CD about to say? What's CD about to say? I do have this opened up, right? Where's Yukari? Do I not have Yukari? Oh wait, I wouldn't have Yukari open up because this is literally the first time I've needed a guide for a Yukari link. We are so far behind on this social link, y'all. Not even funny. Okay, got it now.
I think I'll go with the Gerberas. What color do you think I should get?
What's a Gerbera? Oh, I love that. The fuck's a Gerbera? No, but the correct answer here is pink.
You think so? I like pink too. I guess we have the same taste, huh?
It's a flower, Orca. It's a flower. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what it looks like. I just know it's a flower. Let's look it up real quick. Oh, it's these. I've seen these before. Also commonly known as the African daisy. Interesting. Mitsuru is still boring. We are so much further in this game since my last tangent. Mitsuru has yet to be... Okay. Come on. Okay. I know what you mean. But Mitsuru had that one really sick scene during the shadow operation where we meet Fuka. Mitsuru has done at least one interesting thing. She is not chill like that. To be fair, they wait ages to give Mitsuru any strong relationships with I feel like her friendship with Akihiko is pretty well developed. I feel like you see that. But for anyone other than Akihiko, they take forever to show her getting a ton of meaningful development. Alright, well, it's been a minute, but we gotta mark off Mitsuru slander now. Truly a shame. We're actually within one square of 2 different bingos at this point. That's kind of cool. That sounds very in character for Pumpkin, actually.
Then it's decided. I'll get these. Come to think of it, Gerberas by themselves might be a little plain. What other flowers do you think would look nice? Oh, wait, you've never seen my room, have you? Well then why am I even asking you?
Invite me over then. Oh my god. Yeah, no, that scene was awesome, CD. I'm glad you at least liked that scene. Pathetic. That was badass. You can't take that away. You can't take that away from me, Suter. I thought, we're making out of row 4, C1 with this one. Row 4, C1. Where am I? Where's, Oh, I marked that off ages ago, CD. Unfortunately, though, that is not the correct answer. If the game will actually penalize you for trying to move too fast here. So you have to say that's mean.
But it's the truth. To be honest, any flowers would be fine if they were from you.
Never mind. Forget what I just said. Moving too fast, apparently we're the ones going slow.
Just kidding.
That was very overt. Just kidding, looking on. Oh boy.
Wow, look at the time. Gosh, what should I get? I'm actually
You curry
really
after
indecisive
universally
person.
loved. Wait. That Suny is what you call a flirt.
Ranunculus wouldn't be bad either.
You know, I've actually just genuinely found just like hanging out with Yukari in these events like fairly pleasant so far. I don't think he gets it.
Hello, this is Elizabeth speaking.
Okay, hold on. Yukari after universally loved. Me are experts on flower. Hold up. I'm sorry, CD. I'm actually not entirely sure what that message is trying to say. Me are experts on flowers? I'd like to think that in an alternate timeline of the Leoric Tourist channel, instead of messing up the P4G routing with the books, we messed up. Ooh. That would be rough. That would be rough. Because I worked my ass off for that. Because I made a blinding typo. We are experts on flowers. Yeah, okay. I see it now. I see it now.
I'm calling in regard to a recent change in Tartar. It seems that a path that had been blocked off is now open.
That's crazy. It's almost like that happens after every full moon operation.
I thought it prudent to inform you. Well then, I wish you
Thanks, Elizabeth. Alright, do we got a linked episode we need to do tonight?
Welcome back.
I gotta be careful now, honestly. Alright, I think we're good. I don't think there's anything super important we need to do tonight. Yori may be permitted to watch over the girl for the time being. Okay. You know what? Nice to see Mitsuru can be reasonable sometimes. That the life gives, we can do it. Hey. Josiah. What's up with, Oh, is that like a garden? That might be like a gardening thing. But I think tonight might be, yeah, hold on. Wait, what the flip? Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, maybe it's Shinjiro that has the, fruit knife. Maybe that's what's going on here. Hold on, let's go back and check real quick. Although I'm gonna save first just in case I accidentally get myself locked into something. You look so shocked that I want a fruit knife. A statement from his former life. When he was easy but alone, beside him was an empty throne. But what of silver silken gaze? Affix his gaze. No, wait. But what of silver silken blade? Affix his gaze, his features stayed. Grasps the handle, clips the cable. One steps up, sits at his table. My friend, he's got a knife. My friend, he's got a wife. My friend, a clever ruse. Persuasion through his thoughts peruse. A hidden relic from his past that wasn't there when he looked last. He feels it ticking like a bomb, feeding fear, assaulting calm. As the object starts the game, moves in closer to the flame, my friend, the clever ruse. My friend, he lights the fuse. Oh, nice. I like it when we get a little smile out of Shinjiro. I have a hard time calling him the nickname Akihiko has for him, Shinji, because I can't not associate that with the Evangelion character. I'll be only listening for a bit, so if you want something from me, CD, have loaf call. Okay. The arena. Alright, at least we got that squared away. So about requests.
Here are my let's hear the results. How splendid.
Graduation gift orphanage? Huh?
Very well then.
Bus stop sign!
Wonderful. Is that so?
Yep, that checks out. Finds it rather cute. Makes sense. Makes sense. That checks out for Elizabeth. Wait, hold on. Did she just say, look at the way its round eyes stare into your soul? Okay. Moving on.
Of course. By all means.
Alright, and that probably comes from Aegis, if I'm not mistaken. So we're gonna go town map. Back to the dorm. And I think we can probably just pick it up from Aegis right now, yeah? And then hand that off before we go hang out with Mutatsu? Yeah.
Yes. Oh.
What a steal, as they say. I'm actually, like, okay, here's the thing. Aegis' social link is not available until the final month of this game. Like, it is not available until the final month of this game. And if y'all have remembered before, I never made it through the final months of this game. So I, genuinely, have never seen Aegis' social link before. Not even a little bit of it. So I'm very excited to get there. Another one I haven't seen, I have not seen almost any of Mitsuru's social link either. So I've seen almost neither of either of those two social links. So those will be pretty much completely new to me once we eventually get to them.
Are you accepting a request? Wonderful. Oh my. You have my thanks.
Drink it? No, I don't think you should do that. Rocket punch. Rocket punch.
Very well.
Alright, Mutatsu, where the hell you at? Time to torment CD with that song he doesn't like.
I thought your face looked familiar. You here again, kid? Even Buddha's not that forgiving. Alright, that's it. I'm gonna hand you over to the bouncer and...
Uh-oh, social link over.
Well, there's no Buddha in this world, so... Stop looking at me like that and sit down, kid.
Aren't you a monk? Bro, this is like the equivalent of, like, the Pope telling you there is no God. It's not that severe, but still.
Tell me, is that fun hanging out with an old monk whose own wife and kid left?
Think he means the bar specifically? I mean, maybe. He does say, well, there's no Buddha in this world. I feel like that's a little more general than that. This song is generally my biggest complaint with P3Rs thus far. Like, I'm dead serious. Which I guess goes to show how good this game is. Yes. If this is the thing that CD's complaining about the most, you know it's a good game. Wait, was that trauma dumping? Hold on. Is it that fun hanging out with an old monk whose wife and kid left him? Do I smell trauma dumping? Do I smell trauma dumping?
You're always alone when I see you. Don't you got any friends?
Alright, sick. I'm glad we get to count that one. Alright. Oh, damn. Now we're close to, 3 different bingos. No, we're close to 4 at this point. Yeah, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we are very close. I don't have any friends. Why are we acting so edgy in just this social link? Yeah, no, that's literally the correct answer. I don't have any friends. Me when I lie.
Don't worry if you don't got any friends. Most of life's troubles come from human relationships.
I don't need
anyway.
friends. They disappoint me. Also, most of life's troubles come from human relationships anyway. Damn.
Let's define a friend as someone you hold dear.
Okay. I'm with you so far.
The way I see it, no one in this world ever really cares for others.
You're starting to lose me.
People always want something out of a relationship. They only really love themselves. You don't call someone who doesn't like you your friend, do you? No. Because you know you won't get nothing from them. Which means in this world, there's no one you can truly hold dear.
There's no such thing as a selfless. Yeah, pretty much, CD. Wait, wouldn't that be there's no such thing as a selfless act? It is a cool concept, yeah. This guy is very, very firmly on one side of that discussion.
The end of the lonely road of love, kid. You're the only one left standing there. What? See those gals over there? Ones on the dance floor?
Please don't say something whack. Please don't say something whack. Please don't say something whack. Please don't say something whack.
You can bring one of them over here. I'll be your friend in return, huh? What do you think? I know you can do it.
You said something whack. All right. Are we just gonna leave it there? Sick. Boom, boom, boom.
Too tired to go talk to him, huh? You look like you're gonna doze off any second now. Go home for now, kid. Besides, I know
Go
you're gonna
home,
come
kid.
in anyway, even if I tell you not to.
What are you talking about, home? I ain't got no home. Hold on. Time for a Gordy Greep. Time for a Gordy Greep reference. What's the song? I think, is it Walk? Yeah, it's Walk Up, I think. Go home, man. What are you talking about, home? I ain't got no home. I ain't got no home. I ain't got no town. I ain't got no friends. Ain't got a frown. I am unhappy, and that's the truth. I got 2 words. Fuck you! Once he starts playing, he never stops, that damn boy. Holding up. Sorry, I had to go do a bit real quick. Oh, speaking of Gordy Greep, I've been listening to Welcome to Hell a lot more lately, CD, and that is, I've said it before, it's a banger track, but setting that aside, it's just, good lord, does it do a great job of creating just this, like, oppressive sound to it. It's overbearing. Like, it just, like, the weight of it all is just, like, it just, like, presses down on you. It's super cool. Suny's brain failed to comprehend the request, so his brain went,
Morning.
No, for sure, CD, for sure. I totally respect that opinion. I think I've said this before. I do still, I think, probably personally, like, prefer blues a little bit to that one when it comes to tracks sung by Gordy Greep, but, like, no flack at all. Like, that is a totally valid pick. He's an indomitable force. When he fucking hits the enemy, yeah. But yeah, I think in response to that actual question, I don't think Suny knows, so I think the top option is fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree. Get unvalidated, idiot. Oh lord, here we go. Edogawa's on the stand. Renaissance era. The Renaissance was a time when the arts and the sciences enjoyed a strong resurgence in Europe. Of course, it had a profound influence on magic, although it may be more accurate to say the two studies helped improve one another. As to why the Renaissance helped defend the magic, practitioners had finally nailed down a way to escape the rule of the church. By studying the teachings of previously inaccessible sects, knowledge of magic flourished possibly like never before. The Renaissance also brought back the revival of ancient Greek and Roman literature. Magical texts such as the Hermetica received all new translations and increased studies. Philosophy, natural history, alchemy, astrology. This book is filled with a wide range of subjects. Some even consider it to be the Bible of magic. Just as science and astronomy have made strides in the modern day, so too has the art of magic. You can see this is in the emergence of one of the greatest magicians in all of history, one who put the knowledge of the Renaissance into application. John Dee was a professor who advised the Queen of England, but with the magical knowledge he uncovered, he was able to communicate with the angels. Of course, there was also Hohenheim, a doctor who traveled across Europe. He became known as Paracelsus, a renowned physician and alchemist. Granted, the magician's life wasn't an easy one back then, both men felt, with great amounts of persecution in their lives. Oh my god, are you still listening? Even your astral selves need to pay attention. Here's a test to see if you're paying attention. Get it wrong and your house will be crammed.
Okay, then.
Which book? Hermetica. Loaf, there's bullying going on in this chat. I need assistance. You are creating a kata. And then the fucking 3 phase. Bum, ba-na-na-na, bum, 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 ba-na-na. I answered correctly. Everyone is looking at me with respect. Where did Aegis go? Normally she's just standing there menacingly. Alright, Kenji's available today. Who else is available today? Hidetoshi Fuka Aragaki. Hold on. Does that mean I need to do a linked episode today? Okay. I just checked. It doesn't look like we have to. Bum, bum. Oh, Bebe's available today? That's crazy. Is Bebe ready? Bebe ready to... Bebe ready to rank up? Okay, okay. Bebe is ready to rank up. Who else we got? We got Fuka, and we got Hidetoshi. I think those are going to be our 3 options, because I didn't see anyone on the inside of the classroom who... Yeah, it was just Kazushi and Kenshi who we were both waiting on for 2 very different reasons. Oh, anyone else? Anyone else? Yeah, Hidetoshi, Fuka, and Debe. So, I guess that's going to be another 1 through 3 Confidant Roulette. Bop da bop da bop da da bop da 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 da. It's Fuka time!
So, there's actually something I want you to try. And this time, it isn't just for a taste test. I think you'll actually be able to eat it.
We're making so much progress. So much progress.
Wait, maybe I said the same thing last time. Well, now I mean it.
Rice balls, let's fucking go. I love rice balls. They're so good. Oh my god. So tasty. See, I'm getting all these weird cravings tonight. Like, first it was ramen, now this. Chicka brown.
How is it?
Elite eat egg. Such a random reference for me to remember. What the hell? Elite eat egg. So you did a great job is understandably the correct option here.
Really? I'm so glad to hear that.
Bam.
Thank you. You know how I said I was having trouble with cooking? Well, I decided to try and find a recipe that even I couldn't mess up. And after a lot of consideration, I thought maybe making rice balls is something I could handle.
I gotta learn how to make rice balls because I keep trying to buy them like as snacks from places and they're kind of expensive. At least where I live, rice balls are kind of expensive to buy from other people. So I gotta learn how to do it myself. But
then I got really absorbed in how simple they are to make. It's still so hard to master. I made some rice balls today in home economics class too. I know it's a little silly to make something so basic in high school, but it was all I could manage.
Nah, Fuka, you don't get to talk to yourself like that. You do not get to talk to yourself like that. Look at how far you've come. Look at how far you come. You have made something that tastes genuinely good, and that is beautiful. Or something like that.
But then, everyone in the class told me they were really good though. Anyways, I've been really looking forward to have you try one. I wanted you to see how much progress I've made, because I don't think I could have made it this far without you.
Glad I could help is the right answer here, which makes sense.
Thanks.
Don't need to deny her gratitude.
I know I've said this before, but when I'm with you and the rest of the team, I'm able to see things more positively. And I think the most important thing is the feeling of wanting to make others happy. That might be the reason why I made such good rice balls. Because I was thinking about who was going to eat them.
You know what? The answers on this one have been kind of easy. I think I probably could have guessed most of these.
Of course. Just let me know anytime you want some.
And we are definitely not going to have any trouble ranking up next time. That was 7 points we got in aggregate.
I just wanted to say thank you so much. Really.
Yeah, I've been really enjoying Fuka's and Yukari's social links so far. Even though I'm like two ranks into Yukari's, but that aside.
Turns out, there's actually a trick to making good rice balls. The first thing to note is while you're washing the rice...
She's about to go on a yap session. Yes, Fuka, yap. Yap. Go for it. Pop off.
Oh, welcome back.
Oh, does that mean we have a Ken event? Or actually, that might just be like a hangout thing. Oh, because, yeah, Yukari's also available, so I think that's probably just like a hangout thing. Evening hangout sesh. Wakatsu PR. We don't gotta go to Wakatsu anymore, y'all. It's a beautiful thing, it really is. We could do it. Hey. Burning Desire. Okay. It is a little late right now, but honestly, I'm still feeling alright, so I might... Not a ton longer, but I'll keep it going for maybe another in-game day or so. Normally I'd stop around this time, but I'm feeling good. Finally got into a groove of it. I was really struggling to settle into a groove in the first half of stream, but I think I've sort of gotten into it now. I'm getting into the groove. So let's go, but Loaf, I need sleep. I mean, I can end now if you really want. We could also just do, like, this last rank with Mutatsu real quick or something. Nah, keep going. Alright. But Loaf, I'm still here. I demand content! Compelling argument, Azeweave. Compelling argument. That was an interesting laugh.
I was just thinking you might show up, and here you are. Hey, don't get the wrong idea, kid. It's not like I was looking forward to seeing you.
Alright, we got Tsundere Monk. Love to see it.
Anyway, what's the deal with your hair, kid? Doesn't it get in your eyes? Is that the style nowadays? My son kept his hair long, too. You should cut it. No, better yet, shave it all off. Give the bald look a try.
Yeah, nice. Go for the buzz cut. Right for the buzz cut. Apparently the correct answer is, yeah, that might look cool.
You got a good attitude, kid. You do get what I'm saying, don't you? I'm not talking about fashion here, you know. I'm saying you'd be better off without your hair. Oh, sure, you're young and good-looking now, but just you wait. I mean, look at me. I'm old and ugly. My cheeks sag like a damn bulldog. That's life, kid. People get old. Someday you'll be just like me. One day in the future, you'll see your mug in the mirror and think, damn, I was handsome back in the day. Here's a little trick so you don't lose hope in the future. Just don't expect nothing. Simple, huh? That way you won't ever be disappointed. You're gonna lose your hair eventually, kid, so why bother with it now? Bald is beautiful. You just wake up in the morning and go. No fuss.
I love this guy's attitude about being bald, I'm not gonna lie. Weird lag issue? Yeah, well, I do remember. Did you figure it out?
But I say go for it. I'll spot you money for a shave and some clippers if you're short.
Nah, don't worry, man. I can cover the cost. I only got, like, $30,000 in my back pocket.
What, is all my talking putting you to sleep? Well, you can't sleep here, kid. Go home and rest in your own bed.
Mutatsu's link has been pretty fun so far, I think. Yeah, it does. Okay, that makes sense, yeah. Saturday.
Good morning. This is Elizabeth.
Did someone wander into Tartarus?
I am calling that more humans have wandered.
You getting predictable, Persona.
One this time, I believe. Please swiftly and safely conduct a search and rescue. This time in particular, I believe this human is an acquaintance of yours.
What?
Goodbye now.
Huh? Huh? Well, alright then. If it's Kenji, we leave him there. Oh no. Kamakura Shogunate. Dude, oh my god. Give us a comprehensive list. Give us a comprehensive picture of Japanese history, please. The major factor in the Sengoku era's formation was the Onin War in 1467. After that, the next big one was the coup of Mayo in 1493. It no longer matters what we pick. This guy's gonna go like 1 year at a time through this entire era for the rest of the year. How do people just wander in there? You kind of see it at the beginning of the game, but a lot of people, when they wake up during the dark hour, they get very disoriented, or they become lost and they get drawn to Tartarus naturally. I think that's how it works.
Said we still can't give you back your evoker.
I wasn't expecting them to. That's why I'm in here in the first place.
Oh yeah, how's that cut doing? Ah, right. Probably healed already, huh? So, you're not drawing today?
Does it matter?
Well, not really. Huh. Your flowers wilted. The heat must have got to them. Oh, I know. Why don't I go buy you some fresh ones? What's your favorite kind of... Hey, what's wrong? Huh? Flowers?
The fuck?
Those are cut flowers, right? Oh, how'd you do that?
I gave them a little bit of my energy.
I didn't know your healing powers could do stuff like that. It's like a miracle or something.
It's nothing special. You have powers too, don't you? This is just another form they can take.
Well, yeah, I guess.
I do like that the Persona 3 is... It's definitely a little bit more creative and less rigid with the Persona system. Like, by 4 and 5, they had kind of settled into how Personas work. But they're a lot more, I guess, experimental and a little bit more flexible with the scope of what a Persona can do and what a Persona is in Persona 3. Which I think is cool.
But that's about all I've got going for me. Without this power, I'd be a nobody. I just talk a big game, pretending like I'm some kind of hero. But in reality, I don't know what the hell I'm fighting for. In fact, I don't even really have a good reason to live.
Oh.
A good reason to live? Good reason.
When I was a kid, I had this silly dream.
A dream?
I used to want to grow up to be a pro baseball player. Pretty stupid, huh? But I guess that's part of being a kid.
Oh, okay. So the bat's coming back around. The bat from that one from his first Linked episode is coming back.
I wouldn't really know. I don't remember much from my childhood. I only remember one thing.
Yeah, definitely Orca.
Being surrounded by white. everything was white. I hate hospitals.
Unfamiliar ceiling?
Oh. You do. Sorry.
But you've been coming to see me here, so I don't mind as much this time.
Loaf, don't even try. A rubber room with rats. Yes.
Chidori. Did you mean it?
He got that blush effect.
I'll come to see you every day.
Alright. What else we got? Chihiro, Fuka. You're totally bored, right? A strange word. A foreign. Thank you for running with the bit. But there's actually two different... that also works as an Ava reference, too. Damn, we got a lot of people today. We got Chihiro, we got Fuka, we got Yuko! Friggin' Yuko's here today? I feel like Yuko has not been here lately. Ba-na-na-na, dun, 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 dun. Ba-na-na, ba-ba. Ma-na-na, dun, dun. I think Yuko's ready to rank up, right? Okay, we got Yuko ready. Yuko's ready. Fuka should almost certainly be ready. Yeah, okay, Fuka's ready.
Sorry.
I believe Chihiro's ready as well. Oh yeah, we've already checked Chihiro. We know Chihiro's ready. So we got those three. And then who else is available today? You should give up on training. The kids don't stand a chance. I think it's just those three. Yeah. Oh wait, Yukari too. So it's 4 actually. Okay, so we got 4 different. You know what, y'all? What if we do this? What if we do one more link with one of these characters? That way we get our 4+ person confidant, 4+ confidant roulette bingo square as well. Get that crammed in there. All right, let me come up with the numbers real quick, and then I'm gonna need a number 1 through 4. Okay, go for it. I love accidentally hitting enter. Alright, that's gonna be Yuko. Let me go see if we have a strength right now. I think we do, actually. Yeah, we do have a strength. Okay. Off we go. Alright, in that case, we can mark off 4+ person confidant roulette. Nice. That doesn't get us a bingo, but good to have the square nonetheless.
Coach, guess what? I beat Yuki-chan! I swung my arms really hard, just like you said.
Wow, seriously? That's amazing.
Oh, thank God. The hive mind isn't back. I was worried there for a second. We have not done a Yuko social. We have not done a Yuko rank up in so long. I kind of feel bad, honestly. Like, I don't even think I still have Yuko's. Yeah, I don't even still have Yuko's thing open. Go open that up real quick.
running with your toes raised. You'll go even faster that way.
Got it, Coach.
Phew.
This lack of bingo really just makes me want to do what R1C1 demands. I don't think we can get R1C1. I don't think R1C1 won't be available until tomorrow, basically.
I did a lot of research on this, so I'm glad to see it's actually working. I mean, now that I've agreed to coach them, I gotta do a good job, right?
Are we thinking of a different R1C1 CD? What do you have in R1C1?
I even used the school library for the first time to put together a training routine.
I think we are. You're on bingo too, right?
I gotta say though, I'm amazed how much their times have improved just from correcting their form. Elementary school kids really learn fast, don't you think?
You know what? I've got to say, I feel like it's probably going to be it's because you teach so well. Like, let's be so for real. This is what, rank 5? Yep.
Oh, I don't know about that. But hearing you say so does make me feel like I can do anything.
That's R1C2. Right? You said R1C1, but R1C2, right?
Oh, these kids really give it their all. Oh!
I know what's going on.
Okay, one more round.
Hey, hold on a second. You're all supposed to be on break right now. It's important to take time to get good rest. Kids your age need to be careful not to overdo it. You could get really hurt.
Oh my god, did you do that and then not send it to me? I don't remember you sending that to me, CD.
Yeah, but there's no time for that. We can keep going. Come on, we gotta show our fighting spirit.
I suppose we do only have so many days to train here. I don't know. What do you think? Should I change the training routine? Maybe they should be running more.
I might be tripping though, CD. Like, I'm actually not sure. I'm gonna go with the bottom one. I mean... Okay, here's the deal. Either the top or bottom one will give us the same number of points. So we should just pick one of those two. I don't know. Like, she is asking explicitly for our input here. So maybe we should be a bit more decisive about it, but... I'm gonna go with top one. I think it just makes more sense for Suny Suzuki.
Really? Yeah, you're right. Our number one priority is not getting hurt.
And it is also, like, just telling Yuko to trust what she originally thought. Like, trust in herself. Like, it's not telling us... It's not telling her, I trust you. It's telling her, you should trust yourself. Which I like a little bit better.
I'm your coach now, so you stop running when I tell you to stop. That's a promise you've got to keep. But in return, I'll make sure you get faster than you've ever been. How does that sound? Think you can keep that promise?
Auntie Coach, you're on fire.
What did you just call me? All right, those who agree to the terms, go back to your break.
Okay.
Alright, at least they weren't perfectly in unison this time. If we never get a voice line like that again, it will still be too soon. No, they were off. They were off. They weren't exactly in sync, CD. I don't think, unless. Okay. No, they're both saying it in different tones. There's one saying okay, and then one is saying it a little bit subtler underneath the texture.
This kind of feels good, doesn't it? Like some coming-of-age story. So, thanks for giving your input earlier. Honestly, if I was on my own, I would have let them keep running. I'm glad I asked you to coach with me. It means a lot having you here.
Yeah, no, they really like lining up those dialogue. They really like being, I don't know. It's nowhere near as bad as the first time. Let's agree on that.
Oh, by the way, the kids seem like they want to run with you. Do you think you could do just one lap? It'd be setting a good example for them.
Alright, there we go, y'all. As I said, not super productive in like the first hour of the stream, but eventually I locked in. Still net kind of slow on the progress side, but that's alright sometimes. Cool. Alright, we got that all squared away and ready to go for next time. Alrighty. So, as I have mentioned before, this is the last time you will probably see me until Thursday. And that is because I got exams, got some other conflicts with Empire stuff, and so just decided to just wholesale say nothing until Thursday. But there should be a Celeste stream on Thursday and an In Stars and Time stream on Friday. And a Persona stream week from today. I think all three of those should happen as planned. That's about as far out as I can give you all right now. I will say that probably going forward, streams will be concentrated later in the week, just because of how it's looking like my schedule is going to shake out over the summer. So what we'll probably end up with is something like, it'll probably be like Thursday, Friday, Sunday, Monday stream schedule or something to that effect. That, however, is a little bit premature, but I wanted to let y'all know where I'm currently feeling about that. So, yeah. Other than that, though, I think I'm going to call it there for tonight. So thank you all so much for watching. It was a good one. It was a good one. Nice little welcome break in the middle of my my exams. So appreciate y'all for hanging out with me. We had CD, Orca, and Azeweeb tonight. Was that everyone who chatted? Do y'all remember if anyone else chatted? I feel like that was everyone. Orca was here? Orca was in YouTube chat. You're right. We had Dex in Twitch chat. Yeah. We got Dex. We got Dex in. Sorry, you probably sent that before I said Dex out loud. Yeah. I don't think we got anyone else. I don't think we had anyone else. I think it was just those. Regardless, though, if I did forget you, do apologize, but I appreciate you as well. And if you were lurking, I appreciate you all the same. Now that is an interesting distinction that will not make things more complicated at all. Never, never, never. I would never do something that would make things more complicated for myself. That's so out of character for me. Anyways, I gotta get some rest, y'all. So thank y'all for joining me, and I will see you all on the other side of finals. Ciao!